Time never knocks twice. But how many young people let it slip away like a breeze? In a small village nestled amidst lush green fields where life flowed as gently as the bird song at dawn, there was a boy named Raju. He was kind and likable, but he carried a dangerous habit. He liked to let time drift away quietly and uselessly. Every day, instead of learning or doing something meaningful, Raju would wander around playing, sit lazily under the shade of a tree and say, "Life is long, so why hurry?" His mother, a hard-working woman whose eyes always brimmed with hope, gently whispered into his ear, "Child, do not let time slip through your hands empty. Every minute is an opportunity. Learn, act, move forward." But Raju only smiled softly, nodded absent-mindedly, and returned to his aimless days. In the village lived a farmer named Rao, a tall man with sun-tanned skin and calloused hands from labor. He was not only hard-working but also wise. One afternoon, seeing Raju dangling his feet into the stream, he walked over, placed a hand on the boy's shoulder, and spoke in a warm, deep voice. "You know, idleness is the sweetest trap. It makes you think you are resting, but in truth, you are losing your future." Raju shrugged and replied, "I am still young, sir. When I grow up, I will try. Let me rest a bit now." Rao just smiled, not with reproach, but with regret, because he had seen many people start exactly that way, forever saying, "later," until there is no later left. Raju did not know that this reminder would become the first turning point in his life. A few days after the conversation with Rao, something unexpected happened. Rumors spread through the village. A wealthy merchant from a big city would arrive looking for hard-working, promising young people. When he came, his clothes were immaculate, and his eyes shone as someone who had seen a vast, wider world. He gathered all the village children and announced, "I am seeking young people who value time and are ready to learn. I will select a few to offer a great opportunity, but only those who can pass this challenge." The children erupted in cheers. A life-changing chance. Nobody wanted to miss it. Even Raju felt his heart pounding. He excitedly joined the line, dreaming of being chosen. The challenge was simple, yet meaningful. Within 10 days, each of you must choose any skill to learn and practice. It can be painting, farming, woodworking, singing, or whatever you like. After 10 days, present your result. At first, Raju felt relieved. He thought, "It is just learning something, easy. I still have plenty of time." So he did nothing. 2 days passed. He still played, snacked, lay on the grass, watching clouds drift by. But then, on the 3rd day, walking past the fields, Raju saw his peers diligently practicing. One boy named Mohan sat beneath a tree, focusing all his attention on drawing. Nearby, another group was learning to craft wood with a village carpenter. Each pencil stroke, each hammer strike echoed the reminder inside Raju that he was missing something important. He approached Mohan and asked, "What are you doing?" Mohan painted, not looking up. "I am learning to draw. I have loved it since I was little, but never had a chance to study seriously. I do not want to miss this opportunity." Raju fell silent. Suddenly the words of his mother, of Farmer Rao, and even the merchant's call echoed in his mind all at once. He felt a heavy weight in his chest, that rising sense of regret. That night, Raju panicked and randomly picked a skill to learn: wood toy making. But he quickly realized his hands were clumsy. He did not know how to hold a chisel, did not understand wood, and had never sat still more than 10 minutes to learn anything seriously. He had wasted too many days, and now the remaining time was insufficient to learn anything properly. As days passed, his friends progressed steadily. The paintings became more vivid, the songs became more refined. Tiny wooden boats, spinning tops, dolls were carved meticulously. Meanwhile, Raju woke each morning to growing anxiety. He knew he was falling behind and could do nothing to catch up. Then day 10 arrived. The presentations took place in the village square. The merchant sat amid a circle of villagers, his eyes bright as he witnessed each child's work. Moan presented colorful paintings, scenes of the countryside, his mother's smile, dreams of the future. The whole village applauded loudly. Other children followed, with tiny wooden boats, sweet songs, trays of clean vegetables grown by themselves. Then it was Raju's turn. He walked forward with empty hands. No paintings, no song, no woodwork, just a boy bowing his head in silence. The merchant looked at him and gently asked, "You have nothing to share with us today?" Raju replied softly, his eyes glistening, "I wasted time." The merchant nodded slowly. He was not angry, but said, "Idle time, if not used wisely, becomes a burden. It is like gold flowing through your hands. If you cannot hold it, all that is left is regret. And the saddest thing is, time never returns." That day, as sunset painted the village purple, Raju sat alone beneath the mango tree where he used to dream. But this time, his mind held no lazy illusions. Only one question echoed inside him. Why did I let time slip away so meaninglessly? He recalled every word of his mother, of Farmer Rao, and even the merchant's gentle disappointment. They were all mirrors reflecting his procrastination. But instead of letting sadness overwhelm him, Raju chose something different: to start anew. From that day forward, he changed completely. He rose early each morning, picked up books instead of candy. Instead of playing all day, he helped Farmer Rao in the fields and learned farming. He asked Moan to teach him painting, practiced handwriting with the village teacher, and in the evenings read books aloud to younger children. He did not need supervision. He did not need reminders, because now in Raju's heart burned a flame, lit by the very failure he once felt ashamed of. Month after month, year after year, that boy became a young man of determination. With skill and perseverance, Raju began a small business, painting on commission, teaching children, and eventually opened a small crafts store in the village. He became a role model to the other children, not for extraordinary intelligence, but for one wise choice: never to waste time again. One day, a stranger asked Raju, "You are successful. What is your secret?" Raju simply smiled, the calm smile of someone who once stood in the middle of failure, and replied, "Appreciate each moment. Do not sit idle. Time waits for no one, but if you walk alongside it, it will take you anywhere you dream."